height's about the same. Энди Ру.ис much heavier, 37 3/4 pounds. He's also younger. The only thing in favor of Thor Hei is the reach advantage, some 4 inches.
There we go. All right, bring it in. All right, gentlemen, I want to know the rules early in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands. Protect yourselves at all times, understood? Touch him up, good luck.
As you watch this kid with his heavy, thick body around the middle can flat out fight. Very quick hands, a good jab, digging body shot.
Hammer hit him with a quick right hand right at the start. And Ruiz just sort of looked disdainfully at him.
Andy fought last time we were here. Great performance against Joe Hanks, Colonel.
Yeah,
Looked really good in that fight.
Yeah, and don't forget that Hei also has a 4-inch reach advantage, so we'll see how the shorter and more bulky but heavier puncher Ruiz stands up against him. He's from Mexicali in Mexico.
Good right hand again from Hamer. You wonder if someone is going to attack that flab.
Well, wouldn't that seem to be the way to go after it? But again, don't be fooled by this guy's body. That flap doesn't mean he hasn't trained hard. That's his body style, and he continues to train down. Larry, you mentioned he was high as almost 300 pounds at one time. And each fight he's a little bit less and a little bit less. Hamer having a decent first round here, though.
Hamer has a kind of disdainful attitude also about Ruiz. He thinks that the fact that he's got ability, but he hasn't been able to match his seriousness by getting in better shape, gives him a shot.
Step back.
That hasn't made a difference with any opponent up till this time, because Andy's undefeated. But I can understand where people get that misconception by looking at his physique.
There's no way that Hamer can punch like Ruiz can, and in the heavyweight division, you better have one thing, you better have a punch. Well, sooner or later, you're going to get tagged, and down you go.
As George Foreman once taught me, you have to be able to take a punch in this division because you're going to get hit by a big guy, and if you can't do that, you're not going to last very long.
And George should know with his classic battle with Ron Lyle, when both of them were up and down about half a dozen times.
And many others.
Yeah. There's nobody better for coming off canvases when he was knocked down hard than Larry Holmes in his career. Larry did it 3 times against Ronaldo Snipes, Mike Weaver, and of course Randy Schaefer.
Left hand right to the midsection.
Step back, no punches, no punches.
You know, when you travel around the world, especially to Japan and now here in China, they don't seem to react like the American audience does, you know? On the replay.
I thought that was a good round, by the way, for Hamer. I thought he won the round.
Well, Larry, you must have stolen my thoughts because I got it down. Hamer 10, Ruiz 9 in that first round. So here we go, round number 2. The Colonel Bob Sheridan. Larry with me, Christina with me. At the Cotai Arena at the Venetian Macau in China. Sunday morning here. The crowds are out. I know it's Saturday night back home in the United States and in most of the world.
You know, this is a 10-round fight. Neither fighter has gone beyond 8.
Step back.
Who is more likely to endure?
We'll see. Ruiz, the big heavy-set guy, taking some shots here against. Yeah, you got to remember though, you know, Hamer has a pretty good record too. He's 21-2 with 14 knockouts. So in his 21 fights, he's got as many knockouts as Andy Ruiz, who's had one less fight but at 14 knockouts.
And his career was sort of revived on this level when he fought in the professional series they have in Great Britain, where you fight 3 times in one night. And he came out winning the 3 fights, 3 3-round fights. You punch Ruiz hard enough in the stomach, you might lose your glove and your fist in there.
Round number 2, tough, hard work for these 2 big heavyweights. In the early going, it's a question of who wants to out-hustle who the most. Enforcing the fight, I gotta say, is Hamer. Ruiz plods forward, reaches downstairs. Can't be anything on that when you reach him.
Well, this is, you know, we've had 2 interesting fights because of the prospects. Now we have a fight.
Nice shot there. Right back comes Hamer.
Don't lean on him. Stop. Step back.
So the heavy shots seesaw back and forth here in round 2.
Hamer seems to have been able to take those shots pretty well, and he's landed some solid winning points shots. I thought kind of brash American kid. His punctuation is always a vulgarity of some kind or other in every sentence, but there's no mean-spiritedness in it.
No. He's not mean-spirited at all. He's a really nice kid. I can work in my language as well, too, outside the ring. All right, this is round 3, the heavyweights doing battle. Tor Hei from New York City, New York. I've got him out in front by 2 rounds. I thought that Ruiz picked up a little bit in the second round, but not enough to give him the round. So let's see what happens here.
Stop! No punching, no punching. No punching. I'll get in there. Break.
Still having to do a lot of work in there, huh?
Both fighters have landed some solid punches and have been unable to buzz each other yet. Like that.
That's the best combination of punches in a while by Ruiz. He hit him with 3 solid shots and then another right hand. He's setting him up to the body and then coming back upstairs. Ruiz beginning to take over here. Wild with those last 2 shots. Tons of time in this round for Ruiz to do some more work.
Yeah, he jiggles forward.
I like that by jiggling. Nice straight right hand, stepped the head back that time. Two big heavyweights, each trying to land the big shot to change the course of this fight. Like no other division, one punch can change it in a hurry.
Oh, better round here for Andy.
Yeah.
Definitely,
really more punches.
Definitely, Christina.
Yeah. Cutting off the ring nicely as Hamer tries to circle around the ropes.
Using that jab very well to set up these.
Ruiz just showing much more power now, much more ring generalship. He's busier. He's caught this guy with a couple of body shots too that just may have taken the wind out of his sail, because he's not the same fighter he was the first couple of rounds. There's a body shot, borderline low, but that takes a lot out of a guy. Now he has to hang on. This is a very, very good round for Ruiz. This is a major softening up round for Ruiz of Hamer.
Hamer looks like he's had
about all he wants.
Yeah.
A little more
I think
window.
he's happy for that bell.
We're going to eat him. So. Larry, maybe you'd like to come to New Zealand
Bring it in, Andy.
for New Year's Eve. All right.
All right,
It's
it
all
looks
over.
retired.
He has retired. It's all over. He took a big beating in the corner. There's too many shots. You can tell it's the second time he's quit, Larry, but you can tell by the body language he'd had enough of him.
Well, it looked that way. Sometimes a college man decides that this is not what I had in mind when I was studying Shakespeare.
So it goes on for Энди Rу.ис with a TKO victory for him. His record moves to 21-0, and that'll be considered a knockout. So it's 21-0 with 15 knockouts. Just saying, I don't want to go anywhere. He said, I can't go anymore. But I think, Larry, you hit the nail on the head. The college boy makes a decision that a street fighter wouldn't have ended this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Macau, the Venetian Macau, the referee is informed that Tor Hei is unable to continue. The official time becomes the end of 4 rounds. The winner by TKO victory. He is now the NABF champion to add to his WBO International Heavyweight Championship. Still undefeated, Andy the Destroyer Ruiz Jr.